honest. I thought you were coming to ask me if I paid for the TFL, which I didn't. So thank God you guys came for a documentary. I graduated last year. I studied computer science. I couldn't find a job for about 1 year of my visa that I pay. So I'm working with databases now, and the pay is still below average graduate pay. A lot of people go into different ways because they're frustrated. They go into different things, and then that's where the stereotypism comes from. So people are tired of this, they want to go rob someone. Me, I'm not going to do that because I know where I come from. I'm going to keep my pride with my family.
I am customer service manager for a craft company. My daughter had just gone to uni and my son had finished uni and I didn't have anything to do. So then my nephew said, "Do you want to do something?" So then we decided to do it together. We've got offices in Chesham. That's why I'm going to Chesham.
I moved here 2019, 16 years old. No mom, no dad, they're all back home. So I'm half German, that's my dad's side, and my mom is Nigerian. But I grew up in Nigeria. My passport is green, is Nigerian, so I'm Nigerian. How I am seen professionally is a black Nigerian.
I moved from Ukraine 6 months ago with my mother and my sister. I live in Cheshire like less than 1 week. Cheshire is so dark, shit. It's so depressive. It's very, looks like brutalism. You see this? You don't smile. Not real smile. You can't smile here.
I'm from an Indian background. I'm not religious, but I'm a bit spiritual. For me, being spiritual is about... I actually don't know the answer to that. I believe in being like a good person and being good to other people and helping other people.
But I haven't been back home once since I left. I haven't seen my mom in 5 years. So it's a case where I know what I came here to do, but to go through it and live through it is another thing. It is very, very difficult. And I can't go back because Nigeria is a third world country. What am I going to go there with an IT degree? You need to make it here. If you can make it, then probably go back to your country and make a change. But someday I'm going to see them and they're going to be proud.
My only regret is not teaching my son, because my son was always busy. With my daughter, I took her to the Indian religious classes. That is my one regret with my son, because he doesn't have that. I never learnt the language, because my mum and dad never taught me. So although I had a grandmother who only spoke Indian, I didn't pick it up. It's quite sad.
The most beautiful place in Cheshire is Chesham's coffin field. Cemetery. The best friend is Chesham is coffin field. But it's still better than being without lights, like in Ukraine.
I have had over 21 interviews in the past, let me say, 6 months, but I'm told I can't get the job because of the piece of paper that I have, my work visa, and I do have a work visa. It's just that it's not permanent. The company knows that if it's expiring, they don't see that as a guarantee. It's a case where if you cannot have the right to work, they don't want to stress themselves with that. Still I go on, because what other choice do you really have? I'm not the first, I won't be the last.
But now I'm living in Cheshire. It's safety, because no rockets, no Russians guns. And I'm not died, but I could be died in Ukraine. And a lot of kids of my age are died in Ukraine. But I'm still alive, I'm still standing. That's okay, because it's still living.